How many of you believe in God? Just raise one hand. Okay.
Got about 5 people, 6 people?
How many of you believe you have two hands? Just raise one hand.
Do you believe you have 2 hands, Milt? He's
One
raising,
will
he's
do,
raising
one
them both
hand.
just to prove it.
So I'm asking you, do you believe you have two hands or do you know that you have two hands?
Both.
Really?
Yeah.
How is both? If you know you have two hands, where is the need to believe you have two hands?
One follows the other.
No.
Why not?
If you know something, why do you have to believe it?
If I know something, why do I have to believe it?
Yeah, you
Because
know it.
I believe one follows the other.
No.
I believe the truth. I have 2 hands. That's the truth. I believe it.
See, the word believe means… the word believe essentially means you do not know something, but you believe it is so.
True, but you could believe and know something.
See, I believe you are a good guy. What does it mean?
So you don't know that.
I don't know. And that's what I'm saying, I don't know. I don't know what you are, but I believe you're a good guy.
Okay.
I believed he's nice and I went to him and he was terrible.
So are you saying forget about the belief and just
No,
stick to
I'm
what
not
we
saying.
know?
But first understand the distinction between knowing something and believing something.
Got it.
So whatever we do not know, it is most wonderful of you and human of you to see I do not know. Because I do not know is a tremendous possibility. Tremendous possibility. The moment you destroy I do not know, your entire learning and expansion process has come to a cease. And this is what you're doing with your belief. That you believe this, you believe that. All these days people were saying, I believe God. Now they're saying in California, I believe in myself. I don't know what that means.
Well, I believe in God, and I do know that there's a God.
Hmm?
So you're saying to sacrifice my belief so I
I'm
can
not
know
asking
things?
you to do anything. I'm asking you to look at the distinction between knowing something
Yeah.
and not knowing something.
What is the metric for which something goes from belief to knowledge? Is the
Not knowledge.
I just want to
We're talking about knowing.
right. So
Let me
Is
make
the-
a
is-
distinction between knowledge and knowing.
okay, is the
Knowledge is an accumulated information. I know this and that. By knowledge means I have accumulated information. Today everybody is knowledgeable about everything. This doesn't mean to say they know it. They know it through the phone screen, everything in the universe, but they don't know it by experience of anything. So knowing is by experience. I have two hands, is my knowing. I know it is there, all right? Even if I close my eyes, it's there. If you argue with me, it's there. It's there anyway. So belief is something else. Right now I know something, I do not know something. These are two facts of life.
so
If you live in truth, you will know some things, you will not know some things. What you do not know, naturally your intelligence will want to know, you don't have to seek it consciously. The moment you see I do not know, your intelligence will start working. The in-between thing is, what you do not know, you want to believe and make yourself feel like you know it. And that's caused tremendous trouble to human beings, assuming things that they do not know.
I think that's one of the biggest problems we're facing right now in our country. I don't know how long you've been here, but I think it's safe to say America's probably the most divided it's ever been, especially with the pandemic going on.
Well, you had a civil war, this is better than that.
Yeah, it is better than that. But I wonder how close we are to something like that happening.
No.
Truthfully, the
Election time,
riots
everybody gets hot, it's okay.
and-
I wanted to build off of
Sure,
his knowing versus believing. I don't remember which school of thought, if it was Plato or Aristotle, but do you believe that all knowledge comes from what is gathered by one of the sensory parts of life, by one of the senses? Is that your belief? You see something, you believe it. You smell something, you believe it. Or is there room for faith? Is there room for metaphysical understanding of certain things? Do you leave that open, or do you have to experience it through one of the senses?
See, if you go by your sensory perception, right now I touch this and I say it's cool. No, I don't know what this is. Only because it's cooler than my body, I'm saying it's cool. If somebody else who is much cooler than me touches this, they'll say this is warm. Yes or no?
yeah,
So I'm saying, Your experience of senses is a very relative experience. It's good enough for survival, not good enough for knowing the nature of what it is. For survival process, you're seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, which is what you're saying. To go to the grocery store, all this is good enough. But if you want to know what it is, you cannot know through your senses.